Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are taking my best friend for her very first trip to Costco. She has never been before. She didn't have a game plan of things that she wanted to get. She just wanted to check out what they had and see if there were any great deals. I was looking for specific gluten-free products like the gluten-free bread from Costco, and I was also looking for pantry staples that I can put on my shelf for long-term food preservation, as well as some fresh food options for me to learn and experiment with food preservation and dehydration. So let's get into it. Come shopping with us. Look at this queue. Goes all the way to the front of the store. That's insane. The suction cup ones, I'm having trouble getting a really good seal on it. But these have a clippy plastic one, because I thought the whole point was to try and avoid the plastic. But if you've got a nice glass base that doesn't stain up when you put bolognese in it, how much is this?
Oh, that's Pyrex, 30 to 40.
Pretty good deal.
All the cheese.
I can't believe how big that is. Oh, and it's got a cool little seal to catch the cheese at the bottom.
Yeah.
God, Rafi would come running if he heard me grating cheese on that. I mean, he already comes on the small cheese grater. In the first section of Costco, Rach actually picked up a ton of stuff for her kids, things that she'd been looking for a while, like drink bottles that don't leak. So we spent quite a bit of time fiddling with these bottles and trying to work out how they worked and how leak-proof they were, and in the end, she picked up a 3-pack. I rejoined Costco probably about 6 weeks ago, and I go every time I'm in Sydney now because we can get so much stuff that we can't get in our area, but they don't seem to have a huge stock rotation. Rafi loves our robot vacuum cleaner. I've had to take it away because he worked out that if you press the button, it starts. And so now he presses the button and he chases it around the house and woofs at it. But like in a super stressed, like, what is this demon thing working?
Pretty cute. Wow.
It's like art heaven. Is this a good deal on scissors? I need scissors. $20 for 3. I feel like that's expensive, but everything's so expensive now.
It feels expensive.
That's what I thought.
This is the problem. I'm like, oh, I really want...
Well, let's Google. Let's Google. So if that's $16, and how many is that? 6? You can get a 3-pack at Woolies for $5. So no deal.
No.
No deal. So many batteries. Yeah, it's like Bunnings and Officeworks and Woolworths and Aldi had a baby and it was called Costco.
And then all of a sudden I'm not sure what I need, but I need it all.
That is, I believe, the point. While they don't seem to have much rotation in their products, we did find this new shed that I'd never seen before that we both thought was an amazing idea for firewood storage. Unfortunately, we have been through multiple flood level rains lately, and we're thinking that this would be a great but expensive way to preserve our wood. We've been defeated by a door. Is it locked?
I'm like, you can even look in, but you can't.
Can't we?
Open. Oh, and then up.
Hey, we're in. That would be amazing for wood. That is such a good idea. Perfect for wood storage. And how much was it? Bargain price of $700 basically. Youch! So I want to find more kiwi fruits because I slightly over dehydrated my last lot.
Yeah.
But also I'm eating them like crazy and I don't normally like gold kiwi fruit. What have we got? Kiwi. I feel like these are not the same good deal. Is this 1.5 kilos? Is it really 1.5 kilos? Because I was getting 16 kiwis for, I think it was $12 last time. And these are $9.99. How many would be in there? 5, 10. Maybe 12. Oh, so probably on par. We need to get 2 for dehydrating because I smash these pretty I think, these are green kiwis. I last time did gold kiwis.
Gold, but yeah.
This will be fun. It'll be like when I was in Turkey. Hello.
I have to take a thing. Oh my god, there is a lot. Shit.
Yeah, but you have like 16
That's
children,
true.
so you'll go through this in like 3 minutes. Jazz apples, $9. Yes, please. These are the crunchiest. At some point, I want to get a place where I can have an orchard, so I have tried dehydrating Jazz apples, and I must have done something wrong because they were no good. But I need to experiment with ways to preserve short life food. These are the best.
About a pound more.
Oh.
Any two for $10.
No, it's $10 a pack.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. But they're so tasty. They're just very, very full of wheat. But they're so good. I used to eat these years ago, back in the day. Back in the day. Some of the fresh produce at Costco is such a good deal. Like these onions and the huge garlic that we also picked up. They are so much cheaper than buying them at our local supermarket, or we have to drive 40 minutes into town to the local farmers market. So getting them at Costco was an amazing deal, but I need to work out how I'm going to preserve them long term. I have recently bought a pressure canner, but I'm a little bit nervous to start using it. The idea of canning meats particularly freaks me out. My dog Rafa is currently raw fed to try and help with some of his allergies and his tummy problems, so I was checking out things like these oysters to see the prices, because usually oysters are so expensive, but they're such a good source of zinc for dogs. The oysters weren't a good deal, but the blue-lipped mussels, which are full of manganese, really, really were. The mussels we can get at home are from the local bay where we live, which is amazing, but they're almost 50% more. They are about $10 a kilo. These ones were $14.99 for 2 kilos, which is a massive difference. Both of us were thinking about getting some. I only bring a small esky up to Sydney because I have limited freezer space, and in fact my freezer is actually full and so is my mum's. So we debated where we were going to put them, how we were going to get them home, and Rachel wanted to get some too because her husband loves them. But in the end we decided that because Rafa is doing an elimination diet and could technically be allergic to the protein of blue mussels, we decided not to get any. But yeah, it was surprising that my favourite Portuguese tarts ever came from Costco. They were pretty tasty. How much are they? Ouch. But these look really yummy. And also a little bit like those seed starter tray pack things that you get at Bunnings. I got a whole bunch of weeds with my spinach from Woolworths. I feel like that's a good price. A kilo of spinach.
That is so cheap. A kilo of 3 kilos of carrots. Whoa.
That's super cheap for them. Maybe I'll get a box of spinach. See, look, weeds, the same weeds as I had in my Woolworths ones. They're the same weeds that are plaguing me in my own backyard. These carrots look amazing. They look so good, Ray. They're like perfectly straight. You could have a sword fight with those carrots. If I stuff up the dehydration process, I'm not losing so much. So it's a good thing to experiment with cheap carrots. This is $22.80 to a kilo for Jarlsberg. Guess how much it normally is at Woolies? 47 something a kilo. I might get some. And I'm gonna have some corn kernels with butter, and Jarlsberg is my fave. Haven't had that in ages. Holy crap. That's a good deal too, and that's massive. By this point we were only halfway through the store and our trolley was getting scarily full, and we were starting to worry about what the total price was going to be for our Costco haul, but Rachel was still really enjoying it even though she was super overwhelmed. Normally $2 per 100 mils. At Costco, only 89 cents per 100 mils. It's a pretty good deal.
Keep it on.
Keep it up.
Dog papillon.
Raffy would kill this in 3 seconds.
Oh no, this is going to be a problem.
My mum got him a chew
choking,
bone yesterday and it's already gone.
Oh, see?
I can't remember if these are a good price, but they're food safe buckets and they're supposed to use them for dog food, but they're fine for regular food. But I kind of like the idea of putting all your spares in there.
Yeah.
Because I've had a rat or something break into my garage and open up all my soil and all my fertilizer. Oh, I'm stuck on the corner. I'm stuck on the Pepsi. The Pepsi's got me. I'm stuck. Did I tell you I tried this San Pellegrino, the one with, what is it? It was with orange and pomegranate. Because I was trying to get off the crack pipe that is Coke.
Oh, yeah.
It's tolerable if you're desperate. It doesn't have the sugar that is required to get me through life. Oh, how cute is that dog on the puppy pads?
Oh, no, I know.
Oh, I want to be friends with him. Whoa. Everyone should have a friend like Rachel for many reasons, but one of the reasons she's an amazing friend is that she really, really enjoys cleaning and it gives her a sense of good mental health to do it. So when I moved rentals recently, she was there with bells on. So the cleaning aisle was one of her favorites and she spent quite a while checking out all the cleaning products that were available to a cleaning junkie like her. What is it?
$4 for 3. It's got leaf juice in it, that's handy.
It's what we all need from our lives, a bit of leaf juice.
I feel like I just want to buy it because it's cheap. I think I might do that.
And you do love cleaning.
I do.
But maybe this will be good because if Raffy's having environmental allergies, this is less toxic.
Good try.
Worth a try, my poor little Raffy Staffy. Last time I was here, I got one of these because that is half the price of Woolies.
Yeah.
And it's going to last forever.
Yeah.
Forever.
Oh, that is amazing.
Grab me a pack of the old Finnish Powerball. $31.99. We are running out of space. For $10 a litre and you get 3 for 900 mils that are $13.49. That's a third of the price of our regular supermarkets.
Yeah, that's pretty cheap.
A third. Let's go get gluten-free bread. But that's why I actually quit Costco years and years ago, apart from the fact that they never had anything bulk back then and it wasn't any different to supermarket prices. It was because every time you got to the checkout, it was $500 and I was just like, far out, man.
Yeah.
But then if it's a third of the price of the supermarket, it actually does work out. It just really hurts at the time. Like, it's really emotionally painful.
Yeah.
Oh, these are the ones. These ones.
Oh, I saw them.
Really tasty. And again, they're a third of the price.
Wow.
And you get more. Like, physically more as well. And they're really soft even when you defrost them.
Yeah, right.
And they are $6.99. You know, Mum was like, why are you going back to Costco? What do you need from Costco this time? And I was like, nothing. Just some Kiwis and some gluten-free bread. And everything else they have. So Woolies is normally $4.80 a litre and this is $3.67. So it's a dollar and a bit, $1.10 cheaper. $1.13 actually cheaper per litre.
Alright, shall I do it?
Yeah. Johnny be so happy. Oh, I should never come to Costco hungry. How do you even cook these? I'm so obsessed. Oh, it looks so good. Hi, trolling. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. They have onion rings for $12.99. There's nothing I love more in the world. Oh my god. I have absolutely no freezer space. May contain gluten. We're just going to casually ignore that. How do I cook it? Oven. Yes, please. Everyone's getting oil. So, $13 per kilo for this. And our supermarket, $33. I'm so glad I bought some last time I was here. I would buy more, but it goes rancid really quickly. Okay, so this is the best one. 90 cents per kilo. Guess how much gluten-free flour is? $10 a kilo. Oh, if only. That's so cheap. And the gluten-free servings would be like this big.
Yeah, that's true. That's terrible. Why is it like that?
Because they can hold me hostage with their flour. I'm wheat intolerant, not celiac, which is how I can get away with eating some things. You ready for the wall o tuna? So this is only the beginning. The tuna goes all the way to the end.
I love this.
The smell of tuna is just like toxic to me.
Well, yeah, everyone works like, oh my god, you got tuna. I'm like, oh well.
But like, do you eat the tuna in the spring water or not? Is that gross, is
It's
it?
just like in water.
So quinoa in the shops is $10 a kilo. $10 a kilo at the supermarket, $6.60 a kilo here. Hello, quinoa. This is a great price. I picked some up before. I just pop it in on top of everything, but it's also really good for dogs. It's a great source of zinc. How long do you reckon they last once you open them, though? That's the question.
That's true.
Because as a one-person household...
Oh, no, that's right. Keep olive oil level above tomatoes. If olive oil solidifies, bring to room temperature. So you could just top up with your own olive oil, perhaps.
Ah, because I really like it. You remember when I made the kids the avocado with the sun-dried tomato and the fried egg on top of a sandwich? And it's only $15.99. That's a lot cheaper than just buying the sun-dried tomato occasionally at home.
We'll make it one time. You get the cut for like 10 million times.
It will be $10 million. Saving $2 for Rappy Stappy. For $22.99. I want blue. I don't like the blue. I feel like that's... Can't decide if that's expensive or cheap. The snack section at Costco is always like torture. Even though I'm not strict with my gluten-free diet, there are so many things that I love and that are shelf-stable, but that really aren't wheat-free. Despite this, I picked up a few snacks and treats that I could put away in the pantry for either emotional breakdowns where sugar is required or for when guests come over. What is a sweet potato stick?
Yeah.
I feel like we need these. I'm not entirely sure what they are, but we're pretty hungry. This is the kiwi fruit I got that I was so excited about. And even though I don't eat golden kiwi fruit, that I was going to come back and buy 100 more, and then I realized they're $20 for a pack, which is insane. They're very moreish. So this is when I started buying the kiwi here and making it myself. And the first pack I bought, I dehydrated it with the skin on because a friend of mine told me that if you don't dehydrate it with the skin on, it falls apart. Untrue. And the second pack were perfect, except I slightly overdid them because I walked off and did something else.
Yeah.
Oh, but these were so good. But $20 is a bit ridiculous.
It really is.
But look at how scary those watermelons look over there. didn't register that it was like a fully dehydrated watermelon with the white bit and all, but they look terrifying. They just look, I mean, look at this part. Terrifying.
No thanks, this is terrible.
Oh, and how much do you get? $16 basically. Youch. It's rather a large amount of food.
It is.
Oh well. We've packed it very neatly, I must say.
We have.
We are back on the south coast, and I thought I would take you through my Costco haul before I put it away. It's been a very busy couple of days, and I saw the Elvis movie with my best friend, and that was amazing. But let's go through this haul. So to start with, these are oranges, limes, and lemons from my parents' yard. They need a couple more days to ripen, and then I'm going to start dehydrating them. This is also an old pot that they used to use to make jams and things like that. So my mum had 2 of them. She said, did I want the other one to try and do some preserving? And I said yes. We have a double pack of Jarlsberg, and I'll try and remember to pop the prices on the screen so you can see how much they were. A big camembert, some Claritine for Raffy. This is a nice, easy, dog-friendly dosage size, which is why I get Claritine, in case they have an allergic response to something or get bitten by something. Scissors, red onions, a whole bundle of garlic, 2 packs, which I've already opened, of gluten-free bread. If we keep going this way, then we picked up these sweet potato sticks right at the end of our trip, didn't we, Rafi? When my friend and I were super hungry, so never shop at Costco hungry. And because it said sticks, we were thinking that they might be like crunchy chip sticks, but they actually look like the picture, but we were too hungry to focus on that. And what they're kind of like is like day-old roast potato that's cold, so they're kind of, they feel very much like a large piece of dehydrated apricot, and you keep expecting it to have some sweet kick and it doesn't, so they're kind of unsatisfying. Then I got these organic cleaning products, which, you know, I wasn't going to Costco for, but I am trying to work out what's causing Rafa's allergies, and so potentially trying a different cleaner might help me do that. Some more dishwashing tablets to go in my extended pantry. Some quinoa, which I'm going to have to package up in Mylar bags. I've still got some stuff from my last Costco trip to package up in Mylar bags. And they're things like quinoa and chickpeas, which could be ground into a gluten-free flour. Then I got this giant bag of carrots, which I'm going to try and dehydrate. And a big pack of tea towels that are nice and new. At the back, we've got more Jazz apples. I still haven't finished the apples from last time, but Jazz apples are my absolute favorite. I lose my mind every time these come into season because they're so juicy and so crunchy. Even Rafa hears me eating them from across the house and comes running for his bit. I got 2 packs of green kiwis to dehydrate and store. I've got tempura onion rings. I love onion rings, so we're just casually overlooking the fact that there's wheat in this. But I've already opened that. We ate some of those for lunch when we got home from Costco yesterday. I've got a big 1 kilo tub of spinach, which I am going to blanch and freeze. And then finally I got Finish rinse aid for the dishwasher. So this is my Costco haul, and then I've got to put it all away and get life back down in the South Coast organized again.